Alright, it is Thursday, April 7th, 2011. I'm doing another update on my aquaponics system. As you can see, there's no longer any spinach in here. I've put in lots of other things, and they've been able to grow quite a bit. Over here, I have a stinging nettle plant. Very nutritious. If you cook it, everybody's laughing. If you cook it, the stinging needles go away, and it's very nutritious. But I'm having some issues with it. It had some fungus issues, but as you can see, I cut off some leaves and whatnot. But we'll see how that goes. Over here, I took an oregano plant that I had that wasn't looking so good, and I cut it down, and it was actually really bad. The roots in the pot it was in, like the root ball was basically in the shape of the pot, and so I had to to get rid of the dirt, because you don't want dirt in the fish water and everything. I basically tore apart the roots until only a little bit was left, and I was just trying to see if I could kind of start over with this plant, and I thought maybe I had killed it, but it looks like there's new leaves that are growing, so that's good. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Yeah. This is yep, that's lettuce right there. It's growing really well, very green, especially compared to the ones I'm growing in pots right now. But not quite as big, but a lot more dense. I don't know, like the leaves. They're not as like big, but they're wide. I don't know. They look a lot healthier. This is some wheatgrass. I just put some wheat into where the water level is in the gravel, and they just kind of sprouted up and grew. So that was fun. Here's another lettuce plant doing really well as well. And this is some chamomile. Hasn't been growing too much. We'll see. And this is a lettuce plant that I put in yesterday. The reason it's a lot more spindly. The leaves are a lot more spindly, and this is because I just transplanted it yesterday, and it was the same set of seedlings as these guys were. I planted the seeds at the same time, but I waited a long time before I put it in. There used to be a basil here, and I removed it and I put this in. I would have put all of my lettuce seedlings in here if they would have fit, but you need like a foot in between them at least. So yeah, because it was in the starting medium that I had for a long time, it wasn't able to grow as well, and it got long and spindly leaves. We'll see if this recovers at all. I put it in just a couple days ago, so that's how everything's going right now. I have all 4 lights on here because the control system is no longer needed because the experiment is over. The actual school experiment. It's still an experiment, but in a less strict sense of the term. And here are my fish. They're hiding for some reason. I don't know why. They weren't hiding just a minute ago. They're all in the corner. Maybe it's because I'm got my camera out. They don't know what that is. I don't know. But yeah, I got some algae buildup, and for that reason I got a couple snails, but the snails don't seem to be very active. Whenever I see them, they're usually just hiding. Maybe it's because they have too much algae and they have more than they can eat, and they decide to sit around for a while because of that, because they're full. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe there isn't enough algae and they're dying. I probably should look into this a little bit more. Oh yeah, look, they're not hiding anymore. Oh, look at them. I really love these guys. Whenever I sit down at my desk, they come up and basically beg for food. They just swim towards the glass, towards me, and hoping I'll feed them or something. But they're fun. And Still have the Plecostomus and the Dojo Loach. Oh, there's the snail. Where's one of the snails? Over there. They're mystery snails, golden mystery snails. So, yeah, and just to show you, over here, I got lettuce growing too. This one is a lot bigger, but it's a little bit less green. So, I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, chamomile, some more lettuce, not quite as big, and then my tea, lavender, onion, and rosemary. And there's a little lettuce guy here, put in yesterday, just like this guy. You can see they look a lot alike. And some basil that kind of got damaged from the cold because the window was open and it was cold. So, oh, and peppermint that is also recovering from a fungus attack. I had to cut it down, and now it's got tons of tiny leaves that I don't think will get very big because there's so many little leaves. They're all competing for the same nutrients. I don't know. We'll see. So that's how it's going. I will update you in the future if anything interesting happens, if there's more growth, and if, well, I don't know. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I'll update this later.